Namaste, good morning, and welcome to the Children Special Astrological Program. And today, the special astrological program is for the exam fear related astrological remedies we can suggest. So, that remedies really amazingly that's going to work on children. So, here the fear, anxiety, forgetfulness, then no focus and concentration. How this works astrologically on children. Already today is the 24th February. Almost next month, all the exams will be starting. So what we can do to boost our children interest towards the studies? It's very much important that we need to boost the interest on the studies. Children may be in a drowsy mood, like some interestless, and they'll be interested into their own activities like playing or spending time with the movies or some of the entertainment. Now it's our duty to encourage them, motivate them to focus on their studies. We are going to see that now which zodiac sign children will have the focus normally, and their enthusiastic nature, how that's going to be. What are all the zodiac signs? Which Rashis are in a dull mood, low mode, with less energy? We can discuss that. Then later, some of the easy remedies to each and every zodiac sign now. So we take the present planetary positions and we'll go through that. So how this is going to influence on children especially, and how they are going to react, and what can be the remedy for them. So Mesha Rashi, the first zodiac sign, the Rashi Lord is located in the 9th house along with the Venus. The 2nd and the 7th Lord Venus and the Rashi Lord Mars, they both planets are located together in 9th house. The 9th house Lord being in 11th sign and giving aspect on 3rd, 5th, and the 7th houses. The 10th house, Shani and Buddha, which is in Makara Rashi, Kumbha Rashi, Surya with Guru. Ketu in Rishabha, Ketu in Vrishchika, along with Moon, Rahu in Rishabha Rashi. This is the planetary positions. Now, the Mesha Rashi child has that interest to know more. Automatically, the Mesha Rashi children all are connected well with the learning. Now, bit seriousness is likely to be with them, but what happens? The seriousness and the interest, enthusiastic nature, these are all there with them, but what happens? Some of the disturbances because of less focus, the Saturn which is creating, and then even the Rahu Ketu, they are disturbing in their way. So, though they have that right sources, Rahu Ketu, they are disturbing them. To avoid this, to have more focus, more sharpness, I can suggest children to adopt the one mudra, one pranayama. The both are sufficient to Mesha Rashi. And I can give one more color therapy too. The mudra I can suggest Hakini Mudra. The Hakini Mudra, which is very powerful mudra. That mudra is going to integrate all the energies. This Hakini Mudra is very good for not only the Mesha Rashi, even many Rashis, many Rashis, especially on children. This is going to be a excellent mudra. 3 to 5 minutes, the children has to sit properly, adapt the mudra, then close the eyes, just to watch whatever the energy is flowing in the body. So Hakini Mudra is this. When you do a Namaskara Mudra, just open your hands, keep your hands like this. Close your eyes. See the energy flow. Watch the energy flow. So, the Hakini Mudra is wonderful mudra. Then Nadi Suddhi Pranayama, like adopt this Nasika Mudra, hold right nostril by right this thumb, then left nostril by the ring finger. So this movement should be there. Hold the hand on your body, rest it, inhale, exhale, then inhale, exhale. This is one time, 9 times better to perform. Use a green color for Mesh Rashi as a handkerchief or a blanket, bedspread. This is going to give you more focus, success, and this can clear up all the anxiety. When you come to Rishabh Rashi, so you can have, because your Rashi has that serpent planet. So the 8th house has Mangala and Venus. Rishabh Rashi children may have the disturbances by the friends and other peer pressures, by some entertainment related programs. They will influence more their mind. So for them the focus is little bit disturbed. They need to focus well. For that, so adapt this mudra Dhyana Mudra. Normally, this is the Dhyana Mudra. We adopt this mudra for the meditation. So keep this both hands on your lap. Just watch for 3 to 5 minutes. Breathing should be in a normal pattern. The color is very much suggested for Rishabha Rashi is yellow and red color. The both color will give the focus to them. Whatever the anxiety or difficulties, disturbances from the environment, that can be cleared. Mithuna Rashi, so being a wonderful psychological traits, Mithuna Rashi people, children, should be a little bit more cautious in this period because the 8th house Mercury, your own Rashi Lord, is in the 8th house along with Saturn, which makes you dull. So whatever the studies related and physical activity related programs of you may be disturbed. Also 6th house as Chandra, and today is a Chandra. Tomorrow also there will be Chandra. 6th house as Ketu. Chandra and Ketu, that influence on each other, what happens, which creates a lot of mind patterns, new thoughts, dreams, unwanted movements, patterning inside the mind. So for the Mithuna Rashi children, I would like to give a good food therapy. Food therapy, a lot of ladies being here, drink jeera water. Better to cleanse your stomach in a regular basis, like toilet habits should be 2 times a day. That's number one, because the toxins are going to be filled in the stomach. When the toxins are released or cleansed properly from the body, automatically the focus is assured. When the stomach is not well, which is creating some of the gastric, indigestion, these are all the problems are seen on the Mithuna Rashi as well as Karkataka Rashi people nowadays. So the food therapy, lot of green leaves, soups, and raw vegetable has to be consumed. Better to avoid deep fried items and have more sprouted items as a breakfast. Sleep early. Then you also can adopt this Hakini Mudra. 3 to 5 minutes daily morning and one time evening. Do Nadi Suddhi Pranayama. This can improve your focus and concentration. And whatever you study, that's going to be stored well on your memory whenever it is needed, that can come out easily without thinking too much about the answer. And Karkataka Rashi, the Cancer sign. So you also have the 8th house Jupiter and Sun. Excess of heat. Your 6th house as Mangala and Shukra. This is also 6,000. All the negative houses are filled with some of the planets. What happens? This is going to disturb your mind. Whatever the work or important work you have, you will lose interest on that particular work. Or you may be thinking little bit more overconfidence will be coming that that's an easy subject. I no need to study so much. But you will forget very soon whatever you study now. So the forgetfulness is more. When the sixth house is filled with Mangala and Shukra, what happens? That may be working on you as an anti-way to induce the individual thoughts, ideas connected to friends and other environment, which may not allow you to be very comfortable. So you need to fix that problem. So for Karkataka Rashi people especially, the home should be very clean and neat because they are prone to allergy, dust allergy, or inside the home, wherever the children are living or sleeping, that place has to be perfectly hygiene. Please look at that. They are using whatever the item, food items, or clothes, or bedspreads, or something should be clean. And please sleep early. You need to sleep early. Around 10 p.m., better to go for sleep. Not to be awake more than 10 p.m. After 10. Eat a lot of green leaves, vegetables, green vegetable, green colored vegetables, less rice, and better to drink a lot of water. And apply oil, coconut oil. If it is a pure oil, coconut oil, you can apply on your head. Have head bath. This is very much required for you. Better to follow this to have more focus and be successful. Simha Rashi, the wonderful energetic Rashi, the fifth house and fourth house, sixth and seventh house. All the houses are filled with friendly and anti-planetary combinations. The energy flow from all the areas are not very conducive, not very supportive. So you are in a position to stabilize yourself to face all these disturbed situations. So what happens here? The seventh house, Jupiter and Surya, your Rashi Lord itself in the seventh house, along with comfortable planet. Fine. But the sixth house, Shani Buddha, the memory axis planet, Mercury is located with the Saturn in the sixth house. So the memory axis will be difficult now. And your stomach also may not be very comfortable to focus. Clean up your stomach. Have Triphala Churana tablet, just alternative days, 2 tablets together in the early morning. Drink only warm waters. And you can have oil bath and adopt the Hakini Mudra. 3 to 5 minutes. So you will have to use a lot of green gram on your food. That's going to work for you. And when you follow this, you will be wonderfully within a week. You can see the changes. You can give your feedback on the messages, comment section. Then Kanya Rashi. Kanya Rashi children, they are very smart and active. What happens because of the environmental forces and out of the influence of the friends, some of the peer pressures, this all may be disturbing you. So better to be very careful about your environment, be aware of that. So you need a lot of focus. Now you may develop anxiety. Your sixth house is occupied by 12th Lord and also the fourth and seventh Lord. So the influence is coming more from your friends, from your environment. When you are aware of from which corner the threat is coming or the problem is coming, then we can be very careful. Then the Kanya Rashi, better to go for early to the bed and having a lot of jeera water. Drink jeera water. Adopt Jnana Mudra. 3 to 5 minutes of Jnana Mudra. And you need to go for the Vayu Mudra also. 3 minutes. And the favorable color for you is green color. You will have to use on your blankets, bedspread, and have a handkerchief also. That's going to work for you. And when you follow this, you will find a good focus and good memory, and will be successful. The Tula Rashi children, the second house Ketu, and eighth house Rahu, third house Mangala and Shukra, fourth house Shani Buddha. These energies are not favoring you for better focus. Sometimes which can create a lot of anxiety, phobiatic thoughts. Better to follow this remedy, you need to have a wonderful light, because the light energy is an excellent energy to provide the connectivity to your living place. So light, Samriddhi, Deepam, Thailam, Deepam oil. That is good for you, and you will have to take a head bath at least once in a week. Better to have in the morning. Even as a breakfast you can take. That's going to work for you. And this is going to cleanse your stomach, and you will have a good sleep. Because the sleep is missing now, better to focus on that. Then now, the Vrishchika Rashi children, so your Rashi has the Ketu, and that mind drive is more with a lot of thoughts. You'll find a lot of challenges around you. Because of somewhere you are pulled, somewhere you are surprised, somewhere you are disturbed. All these are coming together into the mind, so you may not be able to come to a conclusion that which decision you need to take and which time you will have to be focusful, and which time you will have to schedule yourself. All these confusions, first you are into confusion, then automatically all the, because of non-awareness. At the same time, whatever the compulsory orders are there, you are not able to receive those orders because your individual thoughts are being suppressed. So what you need to do is, first you will have to sleep early. So by night 10 p.m. better to sleep. So by 8 p.m. have your dinner, and better to avoid rice in the dinner, and tiffin items you can take. And further, your color is a orange color, better to have a handkerchief or orange color blanket, bedspread, and other yellow color also, or then white color. Then white color is also suitable. Avoid dark colors on pillow covers and blankets, bedspreads too. So Vrishchika Rashi children, you can have a lot of pumpkin into food. Add more pumpkin into food. then the bottle gourd. All these are very much required for you that can help you to focus well. Dhanusu Rashi children, already you are a fiery sign. The fiery, one more fiery planet is located on your sign. More you will find more heat in your body. So excess of heat along with the air which is going up, which is heating your mind, means brain. What happens as a micro bubbles, it will not allow you to focus well. So these energies will be keep on roaming. That will be coming back to stomach, and from stomach to upwards. All this will be as a cycle. So you need to control them by doing Nadi Suddhi Pranayama. The Nadi Suddhi Pranayama is an excellent uh, pranayama for you, and also you need to is this way. You can just Google it, you will get it. And Bastrika and Nadi Suddhi Pranayama both will be a great solution for you. Astrologically, you will have to nullify the effect of Mangala, so you can give Turdal as a dhana to donate Tuvaram Parapu or Turdal donations, whatever, to the temple or to someone you can give. Even you can feed to cow so that you will be able to minimize the anti-energies. Then keep your stomach very clean and eat in time and sleep in time. Then when we talk about Makara Rashi present planetary positions are off it is favorable and off is not favorable. So that Makara Rashi, you also need to be very much follow. You have to follow a lot of hygiene activity and keep your dresses very clean. Some of the allergy related or pollution or dust related difficulties you may find. Even small things will irritate you. So better to have your own schedule very normally. That schedule you will have to follow strictly. And evening time, better you can sit in front of the Bhagwan or Deepam or Puja, and you will have to go for meditation. In meditation, better to calm down yourself, do Nadi Suddhi Pranayama for 9 times, and then go for meditation. Chant your favorable God's mantra for at least 27 times. Better to follow this, and the sleeping place should be very much hygiene for you, because you are prone to have a lot of dreams. The dreams shouldn't disturb you, so that better to keep your bed and sleeping area clean, and also the dress, whatever the dress you use, they should be clean. And better to have head bath regularly with normal shikakai or herbal hair wash powders. So better to avoid all the chemical items consumption. So if you follow this, half of your problems are clear. You can feel that comfortable zone. So it is too difficult to get into focus in very few minutes from your side. So when you maintain all these parameters which I said, you can get into focus. Whatever the anxiety or worries, phobias, all can be cleared. Then when we talk about Kumbha Rashi, so your 12th house is occupied by 12th Lord along with Mercury. So 12th house always generates a lot of stress and thought patterns. So the thought patterns out of your uncomfortable points. You will start to find out a lot of points, lot of uncomfortable situations. You'll be starting to worry about, and whatever the work you need to focus, that work you will lose now. So better to focus on that and then leave away all other whatever the problem around you. Then focus on your own work and then listen to your own well-wishers and keep your stomach clean. Then you need to also practice that Hakini Mudra that is more comfortable to you to have more focus, and you will not have anxiety, but a lot of confusions will be possible. The Hakini Mudra, which is going to work for you. And Surya Darshani Mudra, one more mudra is suggested for you. The Surya Darshani Mudra is we can hold, you can lock your hands, hold like this. So this is the Surya Pradarshani Mudra. So better to hold this mudra, and this is going to work for you. 3 to 5 minutes. Calm down, close your eyes, be in this mudra. Just watch your energy and rhythm of your breath. And this is going to work for you a lot. Finally, when we discuss about Meena Rashi, Meena Rashi is also need to have that Hakini Mudra. Adopt it 3 to 5 minutes, focus on that, and be in a quiet place. Always better you should be. Now, you will have to choose your friends, means choose the friends or be with your friends who is very comfortable for you, who is very much pointing about the mistakes or who is more shouting. Better to avoid those friendship. You have to sit in a quiet and calm place to study, because even small disturbances, small sound can disturb you a lot. You are always disturbed by sleep. Sleep is lesser for you. You need to focus on your sleep, early sleep, and then early morning you will be waking up. And better to expose yourself on the sunlight. Early morning, before 7 a.m., better to expose yourself on the sunlight. That's a great remedy and rejuvenating action from your side. So you will have to energize, rejuvenate your body energy and mind energy. So when you follow all this for the individual rashis, whatever the remedies I have given, things are going to work really if you follow. So better to have this remedy and have a valuable time. And these questions has started. I have watched your program. I have a son who is in ninth grade. He always puts on a sad face, always continuous thoughts. His focus on anything is not in depth. Yeah. See, this type of the problems are seen in many children. So what happens here? Children are, because of the compulsion, the orders are coming compulsorily from the elders or teachers or from the environment. So the kids need more independence, more leisure. They wanted to more time pass events. That was their mind thoughts. So what happens, which is compulsorily controlled, they will like to go inside the shell. That's what it is looking like. Like so, when you allow this may be need to find out the reason for that. Better to have a discussion with the date of birth and time, and let us come to know what is the reason for that. Going all alone or going inside the shell, we become very sad face. Okay, don't this type of the anxiety, then physically health issues will be started. So need to be discussed in detail and find the solution, which is the causing planet. What will be the causing planet and how we can overcome, we can make him to overcome that problem. How long that's going to stay according to astrology, Dasha Bhakti or transit, whatever. So that clarity you will get it by discussing the personal horoscope. Then we can give the remedies. All the best. Um, Irene Stravanovsky. Hello, sir. Nice program. Have watched many of your programs. I'm a tarot reader myself. Oh, very good. Irene, thanks for watching. I feel good and necessary points for this generation children how to in kids. Yes, see, so dear Irene, you are a tarot reader. Happy to know that. Wishing you good luck. And when we develop the food habits, bingy, bingy eating habits in kids. Yes, a lot of things are very much attracting to the kids nowadays. The food's taste and other things, or colorful package, whatever the business strategy they use to attract children. That's a sad point in the society. But what happens here, as you said, the things are being inculcated or pushed into the children mind. They are very much compelled to eat that, and that is obviously a injurious thing to the children, psychological and physical health. So we are all in that situation. How to protect our children from eating all the chemicalized and toxic food items. So better we can develop the children's thoughts by introducing even in childhood itself our traditional food. Whatever the family traditional food, so we'll have to put some more time and focus to prepare it tasty. And because of the shortage of time to the parents, what happened? We are not able to put our more time to prepare the food. This is one of the reasons. So when we put our more mind for preparation of food for our children right from the early ages, so right from the toddler age, we need to make them to have the practice of eating the traditional food. And till their 8th year of the age, if it is taken care, then automatically whatever the practiced taste, the traditional food taste or the healthy food taste, whatever the home food taste the parents have provided, and that is going to be maintained by the children. They will take it forward. So up to the 8th year of the span, whatever the food habits we develop with them, that's going to be a very strong memory, and that's going to be a wonderful and unforgettable taste memory. That practice as epigenetics, that's going to work. See, this is what as a parents we have to follow. So the child is falling sick very frequently. 19th of November 2008, 12:20 p.m. The Karkataka Rashi, Aslesha Nakshatra child. So what happens here? Seven Lagna Rahu, seventh house itself, Ketu, along with the moon. Mm, So this position, what happens? This child is prone to undergo some difficulty now. The dasha is good. So Shukra dasha, the child is running. So now this is the period to pick up the health. Normally, what happened to this child, this type of the horoscope, Chandra with Ketu, more phobiatic nature or allergic nature, even skin related rashes or something, and bad dreams, even immunity less, that type of the state. And then interest may be differing time to time in the food or whatever the interestful thing they follow. All these are very much happening to the child. Now the dasha is started, that is going to change the lifestyle of the child, and child is going to be more focusful, and very frequently whatever the falling sick, that was because of the Ketu dasha. The Ketu Dasha has given since 7 years, it has been over. Now the Shukra Dasha has started, child will pick up good health and very much immune. Not to worry. And whatever the mudras and all I have given, say Hakini Mudra and Nadi Suddhi Pranayama and a lighting lamp regularly at home, that should be like a Samriddhi. But that these are all the energy methods can help the child to come out of this difficulties, falling sick soon or frequently. That condition can be changed easily. Thanks. Rukma Rao, 1/12/2014, 3:20 p.m., Bangalore. Music future. As Irene has given the feedback, as I completely agree with you on how the adulterated food are harming the growth of the forthcoming generation. Astrologically, how is the future of the quality of the food items? Yeah, this I really I worked on this, Irene. And what happened nowadays when this is growing in food as a growing industry, targeting the children on their food habits, this becomes a very big challenge to the children. So, on my social astrology concept, so what would be the astrological uh, predictions on all this? This cannot be controlled because that is a different segment. That's a different influence. A lot of negative influences are working for that. So, with that risk, how to make our own self, our individual capacity to be safe. That's what we need more awareness. Because when more Kauravas are there, more number of Kauravas, only 5 Pandavas, this is the ratio of war and energy. What happens here? We should be more alert, and we should be more knowledgeful to tackle all this. And for the children, let us not expose, let us not provide the exposure more for all these food items. And parents, we also need to stop those food items to bringing home. And whatever the spiritual and divine qualities are taught to the children, that is the total target and total focus on the children astrology, because when this is influencing a lot, children need to come out from all the difficult situation, we need more mental and physical strength to overcome. So that is what we are in that situation. So the awareness is more comfortable remedy than which is good and which is not good when we teach it to the children. When that is deep rooted in their memory, then automatically that children will be careful by their own. Thanks. This question is, music future, a parent has asked about their child's music future. Meena Rashi, Uttarabhadra Nakshatra. The Karaka for the music is Venus and Mercury here. They both are together. The career lord is, okay, fine. The career place Mars is located. The music should be like a very energetic music. So to express the music, there should be a lot of energy. Search type of the music. Jupiter is giving the right aspect on the career place, and the education and knowledge place Lord is Venus, which is the provider of also the arts and music. So the dasha is a Shani dasha. Shani dasha is Guru Bhakti is going on. Oh, Shani dasha is going to be very powerful. Nothing to worry. And Mercury dasha is also supporting for that. The forthcoming dasha, present dasha, and the forthcoming dasha, and whatever the in store, whatever the gathered capabilities of this horoscope is also in combination with the music and a successful future in the music. You can confidently allow the child to pursue in the music field to become more successful. My good wishes for the child. Thank you so much. We have come across a lot of information today, and we will meet in the same children astrology program in coming Thursday. Until then, thank you so much to everyone. Namaste.